As President's Marshal, I declare that the 2016 Fall Commencement of the University of Houston-Clear Lake is now in session. I recognize Dr. William A. Staples, President of the University of Houston-Clear Lake, who will preside at this commencement. President Staples.
Thank you, Dr. Subramanian. Will you please stand for our invocation by Mr. Raj Sheth. Mr. Sheth served as Vice President, Public Relations and Event Coordinator of our Communication and Digital Media Association this year. He will graduate today with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication from our College of Human Sciences and Humanities. Mr. Sheth.
A new class of graduates gathers today. A new phase of life begins, and a new year arrives according to an ancient calendar. So our eyes, together with those of family and friends, are on the future. May steadiness be given to those who will lead, and confidence to those who will follow as they embark on new ventures. May everyone be focused on individual goals as well as on the needs of others. May peace, our most precious gift, be in the hearts of every man and woman and in the world of nations. May we have gratitude for the opportunity to live and celebrate this rewarding day.
Thank you, Mr. Sheth. Will everyone please be seated? As we open today's ceremony, I would like to recognize members of the UH Clear Lake faculty who are serving as marshals and express my personal appreciation for their important role in this ceremony. Their names are listed in your commencement program. At the heart of any university is its faculty. These distinguished men and women have devoted themselves to the development of our students. No one knows better than you, our students, the knowledge, wisdom, and inspiration to be gained from the faculty. As your professors, they have become your mentors. As August 2016 graduates and December 2016 candidates for graduation at the University of Houston-Clear Lake, you now receive their invitation to a new kind of relationship. This is the fellowship created by the awareness of mutual achievement. And this ceremony is a formal acknowledgement of that special bond. Would the University of Houston-Clear Lake faculty please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing the UH Clear Lake faculty. Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize a distinguished member of our faculty who received a specific faculty honor this past year. Dr. Chris Ward is Associate Professor of Psychology at our College of Human Sciences and Humanities, and Dr. Ward was awarded a University Faculty Fellowship in the 2016-2017 academic year. Please join me in recognizing this outstanding faculty member, Dr. Chris Ward. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Lisa Gossett, Associate Professor of Environmental Management in our College of Business and President of the University of Houston-Clear Lake Faculty Senate. I invite her to bring greetings to the graduates on behalf of the UH Clear Lake faculty. Dr. Gossett.
Thank you, President Staples. Welcome, family, friends, guests, graduates. Today, we are here to honor you and your hard work, perseverance, and achievements. This is a time to both reflect on your experiences at the University of Houston-Clear Lake and look ahead to the future. Your degree provides a launching point for new ventures in learning that will continue through your lifetime. Life will continue to have challenges and opportunities as the world around us changes. I hope the knowledge, skills, friendship, and experience gained at UH Clear Lake have prepared you to continue to ask questions, explore new options, and discover and pursue how you uniquely can contribute. As faculty, our lives are enriched by you, our students. We thank you for the wonderful class discussions, thank you for asking tough questions, and thank you for challenging us. This is a very proud day for us as we share in the celebration of your success. We look forward to seeing the many great things that you will accomplish in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Gossett. I now have the great pleasure and personal privilege of introducing our commencement speaker, Mr. Kenneth "Kenny" Koncaba. Mr. Koncaba and his wife, Christy, formed Friendswood Capital Corporation, a bank holding company, and purchased Texan Bank in 2011. He currently serves as CEO and a member of the board of directors of both Texan Bank and Friendswood Capital. He's also the managing partner for HC Industrial Partners Incorporated, a firm he founded in 2015. He was previously co-founder, chairman, chief executive officer, and president of Family Bancorp Incorporated and its subsidiary bank, now known as Vantage Bank of Texas. His banking career also included serving as director, president, and chief operating officer at both FC Holdings Incorporated and its subsidiary bank, First Community Bank of Houston. From 2012 to 2015, he was the founder and president of Friendswood Energy Genco, a developer of brownfield power plant sites. He has also served as director of the Icon Wellness Center since 2012. The oldest of 3 children, born to a construction foreman and a stay-at-home mom, Mr. Koncaba learned the value of an education and the importance of hard work that carried him from his first job bussing tables and mopping floors in a small restaurant at the age of 12 to his current roles today. He graduated from UH Clear Lake with a Bachelor of Arts in Public Management, attending classes at night and weekends for 7 years while working as an electric power line troubleshooter for Texas New Mexico Power Company, before being the youngest person ever promoted to district manager. Active in service to his state and in our region, Mr. Koncaba was appointed by Texas Governor Greg Abbott in June of 2015 to the Board of Commissioners of Pilots Ports of Galveston County, where he currently serves as chairman of the commission. He also served on the Texas Housing and Health Services Coordinating Council as an appointee of then-Governor Rick Perry. He was elected to the Friendswood Independent School District Board of Trustees for 3 years, to the Galveston County Consolidated Drainage District for 2 terms, and served on the Galveston County Beach and Parks Board. He's currently a member of the Bay Area Houston Economic Partnership and director of the Friendswood ISD Education Foundation Board. The reason of mentioning all those things that I just did is to show you a person who's not only been successful in their chosen career, but has also given back to their community in many different ways. Mr. Koncaba's wife, Christy, is also a UHCL graduate with both a bachelor's and a master's degree from UHCL. They have 3 children, Kristen, Matthew, who is also a UHCL alumnus, and Alice. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium Mr. Kenny Koncaba.
Thank you. There are defining moments in each of our lives. Some are positive, some negative, some we are born into, some we place upon ourselves. And some are like today, joyous and celebratory, a culmination of a job well done and an education well earned by all of you, the graduates of the University of Houston-Clear Lake Class 2016. As a proud graduate of this university, I'm extremely honored to be sharing a few comments with you today. First off, congratulations are obviously in order to all of you. Today, you join a long and distinguished list of University of Clear Lake graduates who have made an undeniable and favorable contribution and impression in the worlds of business, politics, the arts, music, science, humanities, education, and social achievement. As all of you know, there is no half-stepping or easy ride at this university. And isn't it funny that your hard work and determination is now reflected by that simple yet profound piece of paper called a college degree? There is no doubt you deserve the accolades from those who are here today in the audience. I know these people are just as anxious and excited as you are, anticipating the time you will walk across this stage. They've been there for you through thick and thin. They provided you moral and financial support, been an encouraging ear, and a hug when you need it. Please take a moment to stand and applaud your parents, grandparents, spouses, friends, significant others, cousins, in-laws, and outlaws, and to all the people up here who've put up with you for years. Okay, I know you want to keep standing, but you can see. Okay, before I started writing my thoughts, I Googled commencement speech. And just to make clear, we all agree, the internet does not lie. So Wikipedia says, as commencement speaker, I have the authority to say anything and everything I want and take as long as I want. By the way, I also wikid husband, and surprisingly, it states just the opposite. Anyway, reading a plethora of speeches, it seems that the common theme is I'm supposed to tell you how to attain success and the proverbial "you can too" tips. These tips for success would be somewhat difficult, though. I only know a little bit about business. I don't have a clue of how to save a family as a social worker, turn one's life around as a psychologist, or do whatever you accounting majors do. As the oldest in a family of 5, I grew up in a 700 square feet wood frame house. We managed to survive without air conditioning or heating throughout my 18 years there. Both of my parents dropped out of school in 9th grade. My dad was 18, my mom 17 when they had me. They were both well-read and they kept up with current events, but neither of them encouraged any of the three of us to encourage us about education. I never brought a book home or studied for a test throughout my secondary education. I completed the required homework during class or in the library before school. Thankfully, I'm blessed with a photographic memory, although the SIM card is getting older. My dad was a hard-working man, drove trucks, framed houses, operated heavy equipment, construction foreman. He knew more about civil engineering than any professional engineer I ever knew. And I've had several from some of the best schools report to me over the years, so I would know. Unfortunately, my dad also had an insurmountable demon, and that was the bottle, that controlled his life from the time he was 16 to his early passing at the age of 54. I've often wondered what his life and his legacy would have been if he had had the desire to beat it. Now, before you psychology majors try to figure me out, my beautiful wife, Christy, by the way, is here this afternoon, thankfully. She, as Dr. Staples said, earned her BS and her MA degrees here as well and was recently named Early Achievement Award winner. She says, and I think thoroughly believes, that I have a very arcane mind. So for those of you wondering, that means I'm known or understood by very few. Thankfully for me, I lived in a community of Friendswood, which had men who took it upon themselves to provide me guidance, direction, and a more positive influence. I met these men through church, Boy Scouts, and a lot of Little League football, baseball, and basketball. Many of them were employed at NASA and were engaged in the landing of man on the moon. One memory I have to this day occurred in the spring of '69. This was right before Apollo 11 launched and landed the first man on the moon. For whatever reason, I was becoming quite a temperamental and angry young man. Already being a very competitive person, putting the three together was explosive to say the least. During a basketball game, I got mixed up under the goal with a player on the other team, and before you know it, we're going to blows. Now, I'm one of those who's always in it to win it, and I'm not proud. In fact, I'm embarrassed to tell you that it got ugly very quickly. My coach that day was also my Sunday school teacher, and a man I greatly admire to this day. Some of you may know or have heard of him. He was the flight director of Mission Control on the night Apollo 13 blew up, when the words, "Houston, we have a problem," was actually said. At the time, I honestly had no idea what he did or the pressures he had. But on this day, he grabbed and he took me outside, left our team of 11-year-olds to play on their own, and proceeded to talk to me for at least 15 minutes. At a time in my life when I could have easily fallen off the tracks and never made it back, this man talked to me man to man. And this was a defining moment in my life. Looking back, I know I was influenced by the values and success that he and others achieved, having a vision, taking risk, challenging yourself, and taking responsibility. All measures of a person that gets things done. As Dr. Staples said, I've had a job since I was 12 years old, working as a busboy and earning a little extra income for our family. I got promoted to fry cook and also mowed a few yards. In high school, I worked as a ranch hand during the summer and a groundskeeper at a local golf course after school during the school year. After graduating from high school, I rode on the back of a garbage truck. It's a very humbling experience, but you learn a lot about people when you look at their trash. I was also a backhoe and bulldozer operator, as Dr. Staples mentioned, a power line troubleshooter. Climbing poles and working on power lines that were energized up to 138,000 volts paid well, but it was strenuous and dangerous at times. I enjoyed working outside and having the challenge of doing something different every day. Hurricane Alicia struck in 1983, and my cohorts and I worked 7 straight weeks of 16-hour days without a day off during the restoration efforts. I realized then I didn't want to be performing in the same job when I became an old man of 40. So very soon after, I ran into one of my mentors and discussed this topic with him. He advised me to enroll and earn my bachelor's degree. I told him I was reluctant to enroll, as my high school counselor had told me during my senior year that I wasn't college material, and the best thing for me to do was join the Army. So another defining moment took place. After an hour-long talk, the message was loud and clear. I am the only one who can stop me from succeeding at whatever I attempt. So I enrolled the next January, and I used my counselor's comments as motivation for the next 7 years. And I completed the requirements, and I proudly received my diploma along with the rest of the class of 1990, 26 years ago this month. Earning my bachelor's degree from the University of Houston, Clear Lake, was not only a defining moment of my life, but to a very large extent, it defined me. This university, our university, has opened minds, it's opened doors, and has opened worlds for many people. Like you and me, looking for opportunity to grow and prosper and to take care of our families. Upon graduation, I was into management and began a meteoric rise through my company. I not only performed in leading a large part of an organization that eventually sold for $1 billion, I was also allowed to include government relations to my day-to-day responsibility. In this light, I had the opportunity to work in Washington, D.C. and Austin on pieces of legislation that made positive impacts at my company as well as here in the Bay Area and eventually in the state of Texas. Along the way, this University of Houston Clear Lake graduate has met and worked with some pretty influential people. I'm not a name dropper, but nationally I've visited with a sitting vice president, a sitting first lady who ran for president, met and dined with numerous U.S. senators and members of Congress. In our great state, I've had the fortune to meet and work with governors, including one who became president, lieutenant governors, and the most honorable, decent, and trustworthy man I've ever known, my good friend, Senator Larry Taylor. I could go on and on for some time about the things I've experienced and the people I've met, but time doesn't permit. I guess you'll have to wait for my book. I do have some pretty interesting stories. One I'll share. I got lost near the U.S. Capitol one evening, and I actually walked into a bar. It's not a joke. And like in a movie, everyone just stopped what they were doing and stared at me as if, who are you and what are you doing here? I ended up staying the rest of the evening there, and by the end of the night, I was honorary member of the White House Press Corps. As mentioned earlier, Texas-New Mexico Power Company sold in 1999. I was 41 years old and wanted to try something different, so I accepted a job and entered a new career in banking in 2000. 2002, I was promoted to president and COO of the company, and in 2005, we sold to Wells Fargo for the highest multiple ever paid for a bank. With the sale, I was under a non-compete in Houston, so Christy and I moved to San Antonio and learned how business is done in South Texas. And we learned a lot. We moved back to Friendswood, raised capital, and purchased what is now Texan Bank in April 2011. The bank has grown from 1 to 4 locations, and from $30 million in assets to $230 million. I'm very proud of what we built with our employees up to this point. And that's a plug for our bank, so roll that on. In addition, in 2012, some investors and I formed Friendswood Energy. Dr. Staples mentioned, we sold this company last year to Quantum Energy. And we have other business ventures we're involved in. And now some pearls of wisdom or just random thoughts from my arcane mind. A sound piece of advice. One of my business mentors used to tell me, business is business. And this is the response he had received from his partner who had essentially stole their company that they had built together. Unfortunately, I've personally experienced this myself. And in my world of business and banking, I see it often. Jesus told his disciples to watch for wolves in sheep's clothing and to be shrewd as serpents and simple as doves. Do this and you will not only survive, you'll thrive. Listen before you speak. Do the right thing. You'll sleep better at night. Stay humble. Never look down on anyone. Try before you quit. Be persistent. Never give up. Constantly remind yourself that can't never could. Too many people give up too easily. If you look at success stories from business to politics, inventions, to some of you today who are here earning your college degree, you all have a common theme, never ever giving up. Remember, a river cuts through rock not because of its power, because of its persistence. So be the river. Earn before you spend. Work hard. I know as college graduates, you know now what happens when you work hard, you achieve your goals. When you're successful someday, which you're already successful in business, you will hear the inevitable, you're just lucky. You tell them, yes, I work hard to be lucky. When people throw your name in the mud, pick it up, wipe it off, and keep moving. Be aware of technology and its potential impact on you and society. To me, this will be your greatest challenge. Worldwide, robots will replace 5 million jobs in 3 years. This figure will continue to grow exponentially, and with it, the transfer of wealth will grow exponentially. This will create challenges not only in the workplace, but socially and politically as well. Don't be scared. Look for opportunity to benefit and to help. Take care of those in need. Have empathy and compassion. Open the door for people. Be kind to animals. Say thank you, yes sir, and yes ma'am. Turn the bass down when you're at a stop. The rest of us don't want to hear your music. Live before you die. And pray. And before you pray, believe. These are my thoughts, the thoughts of another proud University of Houston graduate who's experienced many defining moments in my life. I hope you will enjoy this defining moment in your life. You've earned it. It's been an honor to share this great day with all of you. Now go out and make yourselves, our awesome university, and everyone in this room even prouder. Go Hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Koncaba. We are grateful for those wonderful remarks. It's now my pleasure to call upon Dr. Glenn Houston, Interim Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost at UH Clear Lake, to present the August 2016 graduates and December 2016 candidates for graduation. Provost Houston.
I now invite the deans to present their August 2016 graduates and December 2016 candidates for graduation, and to recognize those undergraduate students who are candidates for honors. The College of Business will be presented by Dean William Theodore Cummings. The College of Human Sciences and Humanities will be presented by Dean Rick Short.
Will the honors graduates for August 2016 in the College of Business please stand when your name is read and remain standing till all have been recognized. Honors graduates for August 2016 are as follows: summa cum laude, Amy Steigerwald, Jason Mitrion, magna cum laude, Myra Yacino Salas, Courtney S. Durham, cum laude, Josie T. Antoni, Amir Dase, Carly D. Painter, Star Reynolds. Honors candidates for December 2016 are as follows: summa cum laude, William Gerard Borg, Alan De Leon, Rachel Herbert, Rachel Lopez, Dustin Moore Murphy, magna cum laude, Tung Kan Boy, Mazel Castellan, Jeff Coaster, Brandy Jean Phillips, Nathan Allen Rowland, Shamala Rubin, cum laude, John Doreno, Christian James Bridforth, Michelle Cumberland, Shameka Yvonne Gowan, Julia Tram Ha, Bole Liu, Sarah Leanne McKellen, Christine R. Trujillo, Reina May Aquino Vamante, Cassandra Caitlin Weigert, Francisco Dembrano. Please remain standing. Will the audience please join me in applauding these honors candidates? Will all other candidates for the Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in the College of Business please rise? Will candidates for the Master of Arts, the Master of Science, the Master of Business Administration, the Master of Healthcare Administration, and the joint degree of Master of Healthcare Administration, Master of Business Administration in the College of Business. Please rise. Senior Vice President and Provost Houston, on behalf of the faculty, I present these August 2016 graduates and December 2016 candidates for graduation as having fulfilled the requirements for the designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Will candidates please be seated?
Will the honors graduates for August 2016 in the College of Human Sciences and Humanities please stand when your name is read and remain standing until all have been recognized? Honors graduates for August 2016 are as follows: summa cum laude, LaToya Brownlee, Chelsea Janelle Yarbury, magna cum laude, Michael Dean Thompson, Alexandra Nicole Weinmiller, cum laude, David Michael Monkey, Rhiannon Shanahan, Rafael I. Flores. Will the honors candidates for December 2016 in the College of Human Sciences and Humanities please stand when your name is read and remain standing until all have been recognized? Honors candidates for December 2016 are as follows: summa cum laude, Yara Atia, James R. Gilly, Robert Lynn Gonzalez, David Anthony Harrison, Karen Horn, Rosa Baldobinos, magna cum laude, Joshua Daniel Bales, Neil Travis Geis, Marshall Tyler Goodwin, Ostrobertha Trevino Calantaradis, Carolyn Toombs, Aaron Van Camp, Daniela Elizabeth Vasquez Clysons, cum laude, Safa H. Abdelatif, Gabimina Sola Adekoya, Juliana Barajas Barragan, Dina Marie Branch, Amber Corazon, Mlee M. Cox, Darla W. DeStefano, Sergio Garcia Hernandez, Chica Cato, Corey Nicholas Williams, Sarah Myrna Wiley. Please remain standing. Will the audience please join me in applauding these honors graduates? Will all other candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Social Work, and Bachelor of Fine Arts degrees in the College of Human Sciences and Humanities please rise? Will candidates for the Master of Arts and Master of Science degrees in the College of Human Sciences and Humanities please rise? Senior Vice President and Provost Houston, on behalf of the faculty, I present these August 2016 graduates and December 2016 candidates for graduation as having fulfilled the requirements for the designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Will the candidates please remain standing?
Will all of the candidates from the College of Business please rise? Will the faculty members present please rise? President Staples, as Interim Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Houston-Clear Lake, I present these August 2016 graduates and December 2016 candidates for graduation as having fulfilled the requirements for the designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
To you who are graduating today from the University of Houston-Clear Lake, I convey our very best wishes. It is my privilege to welcome you to the fellowship of those who have earned higher education degrees. Your degree is much more than a mark of achievement. It represents both a culmination and a new departure. For the love and pursuit of education does not really end for you here today in Houston, Texas. Instead, today in some respects is a beginning, the next step, because we must never stop learning. It is my personal hope that as UH Clear Lake graduates, you will succeed in your chosen endeavors and lead lives that are both good and full. Therefore, it gives me great pleasure to announce that by the authority vested in me by the University of Houston System Board of Regents, I now confer upon you the degree for which you have fulfilled all requirements. I confer these degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest graduates. Will the graduates please be seated? We now invite the graduates to come forward and receive their certificates as their name is announced. The University of Houston-Clear Lake Alumni Association will also present you with your alumni pin as you cross the stage. To the audience, I would ask the audience to please maintain decorum appropriate to the dignity of the ceremony. Now, let me tell you what that really means. In all seriousness, I'm sure each and every one of you came here today to hear the name of your loved one as they cross the stage. And we want you to hear the name of your loved one because it means a lot to you and it means a lot to us. So I ask the audience's cooperation, and I mean it, so that each name can be heard for their family and friends to have that extra joy in this very special moment. The graduates' names will be read by Dr. Samir Pandey, Executive Director of our Office of International Admissions and Programs, and Mr. Patrick Cardenas, Assistant Director of Student Life. I invite Provost Houston to join me in extending the university's congratulations. Will our faculty marshals please escort the candidates for degrees to the platform.
Candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Business: Ahmed Hasib Abbasi, Quenzetti Adams, Joanna Monique Aguiar, Xenia Aguirre, Ashley Lauren Albanese, Taylor Ashley Allen, Faith Anglo, Caitlin Ann Bagwell, Ashon Benedict Baptiste, Crystal Grace Batter, Amy Lee Beckman, Landon Breck Bell, Alicia Hernandez Benavides, Alexa Diane Bickley, Kristen Marquetta Bilbo, Kevin Michael Bob, Ken Metris Bonner, Christian James Bridgeforth, Dylan Brown, Tong Khan Boy, Jason Campbell, Jessica Marie Campos, Paola Cantu, Stephanie Cantu, Mariazel Castellan, Hope Elaine Chapin, Octavia Linessi Childress, Javier Cobo, Larry Wayne Cole, John Albert Colunga, Amber D. Cotter, Kendra Cowart, Amanda Joy Croy, Shawnee Cuellar, Delilah Duranco, Alan De Leon, Jacob Caddy Del Jose, Vivian N. De Los Santos, Alex James Donnet, Lindsay Duga, Christine Marie Dunn, Sanju Varghese Iso, Daniel Murray Idom, Megan Embry, Chase Robert Erickson, Giovanni Nico Sky, Faith Falcon, Regina Patricia Felix, Wesley Owen Flowers, Amy Lynn Frakowiak, Alex Alfredo Fuentes, Alma Stephanie Gandara, Alex Ivania Garcia, Daniel Garcia, Ruben Manuel Garubi, Adrian Ronaldo Garza, Angelica Danielle Garza, Mark Andrew Garza, Melissa Ginsel, Gabriel Andrew Gonzalez, Cynthia Gonzalez, Jennifer Lynn Green, Eunice Angelica Guardo, Emily Gutierrez, Erica Nicole Young, Deborah Gail Hallowine, Fariz Halili, Carrie Hansen, Kelsey Jean Marie Hansen, Emily Harrison, Cristal Hernandez, Sonia Isela Herrera, Brandon Gerald Hillard, Joseph Huang, Joseph N. Huang, Matthew James Hopp, Amador Huerta, Kristen Marie Huffman, Allison Ruth Hughes, Brooke H. Hunter, Julia Trump Quinn, Sarah Muhammad T. Idris, Andrew C. Jackson, Yasinia Jaime, James Earl Johnson, Kaylee Sue Johnson, Jonathan Sway Ket, Zikra Sihalbaden M. Khairladen, Sarah Khalfi, Jeff Keister, Jessica Lehas, Ninsang Lama, Maria Elisa Lara Cisneros, Kimberly Lynn Laurel, Alex Bao Le, Young Tony Le, Fung Nop Big Le, Laura Elizabeth Lowell, Foster LeBeau Harrison, Robert Andrew Leslie, Kara Lynn Lewis, Elisa Lewis Laddie, Alan Limon,
Add junior to that. Add junior.
Jose Alfredo Lira Jr., Stephanie Michelle Little,
Read the middle name.
Angelica Marie Luna, Catherine Hartwell Marabole, Brittany Martin, Ileana Martinez, Stephanie DePries Martinez, Carlos E. Marucio, Sarah Leanne McClellan, Arthur Gerald McCulley, Troy Richmond McKnight, Elia Irino Medina, Margarita B. Medina, Richard Medrano Jr., Stephanie M. Mendez, Raquel Sabrina Merrifield, Jason Metrion, Kate Diana Milligan, Kevin Allen Mitchell,
Shanae.
Shanae Nicole Montgomery, Brianna Moreno, Rosa Munoz, Dustin Moore Murphy, Belkis Navarrete, Maricela Edith Navihar, Gage Thomas Nelson, Cynthia E. Newman, Elizabeth Cindy Wynn Lim, Austin Wynn, Christian Nito, Kara Leigh Nugent Garcia, Alejandro Ortuno, Alexa Perez, Francisco Javier Perez, Preeti Phillip, Brandy Jean Phillips, Cristal Ponce, Dulce Prado, Eric Crito, Ariel Nicole Puente, Catherine Del Reed, Star Faith Reynolds, Cody Wilson Richards, Jamaica Chandre Richards, Samantha Rios, Jessica Rivera, Kendra R. Roberts, Dominique Elizabeth Robertson, Patty Rogers, Jonathan Guadalupe Rodriguez, Zulima Rodriguez, Shyamla Ruban, Karen Salazar, Enzo Ronaldo Sanchez, Erica Patricia Santos, Nicholas Anthony Scarpa, Bria Scott, Joshua Aaron Small, Amanda Nicole Smith, Stephanie E. Smith, Amy Steigerwald, Yancy Vanessa Torres Romero, Tristan Renee Trujillo, Serenity Cassie Turner, Ibrahim Kino Ulu, Brian Urias, Renee May Aquino Valmonte, Jose Valez, Monica Cristina Velez, Man Kwong Wong, Cassandra Caitlin Waggett, Dulcie Maria Wickstrom, Ryan King Wood, Angela Marie Jans, Francisco Zambrano. Candidates for the master's degree from the College of Business: Lalita Abhay Kumar, Mariam Ahmad, Yazan Farid Al-Bustami, Riaz Ali, Rochishna Alur, Saradhruti Anne, Lauren Michelle Armstrong, Shruti Grace Arugla, Mohammad Toyin Awajobi, Ajay Bhaskar, Asif Kareem Behrani, Venkat Ramesh Babu Bogisam, Poojan Buddhathoki, Abhijit Chatti, Yuvraj Ashok Chheda, Jeffrey Travis Crook, Devin Chase Culberson, Elizabeth Ann Daly, Sonal Dandavate, Thui Thi Than Dao, Michael Darolik, Neil Onjon Das Gupta, Grant Ross Davis, Deepak Kumar, Pamela Diaz Frederick, Akriti Dosi, Duk Tri Young, Abidemi Ajoki During, Kachi Nanene Ebuonu, Tanu Ganatra, Diana Lisa Garibaldi, Meghna Garnepudi, Myrna Jeanette Guterres, Bijay Goli, Ghatampanani Fanendra Ghatamaneni, Aman Godne, Sabarinathan Govindaraj, William Randolph Hecton, Nayan Jaggi, Atul Jha, Meghna Kanneganti, Laura Elizabeth Carr, Veena Kattapura, Vashishta Kesari, Ramiz Ahmad Khan, Saba Farooq Khan, Pratyusha Koluri, Vamsi Krishna Konijati, Nicole Edward Kramer, Selena Diane Crampota, To Dok Le, Yu Shun Lee, Christina Lynn Leonardo, Jihuan Liu, Prachi Lunkad, Vijaya Vishal Kiran Manchala, Valerie Michelle Martinez, Krishnam Mathur, Shrey Chetan Kumar Mehta, Garth Marshall Meinhardt, Nasir Iqbal Memon, Izhar Akbar Ali Momin, Monica Morusu, Pratyusha Mukarla, Sindhu Murugan, Autumn Lynn Myers, Vasavi Mailaram, Lisette Rose Nawahar, Avinash Chaudhary Nepalli, Shweta Nitam, Hugh Tae Win, Lam Fok Win, Nop Bao Win, Tong Khan Win, Robert Andrew Neto, Baby Pujita Nutanki, Usha Nuvula, Thomas T. O'Farrell, Kushal Narendra Kumar Patel, Ritesh Patidar, Alexis Keith Payton, Lakshmi Samira Pelamitta, Retan Babu Chaudhary Putta, Jacqueline Susan Crispy Rodriguez, Wahib Ayub, Pravalika Seb, Brijesh Sadanandam Gurram, Nisha S. Sadaruddin, Divya Amruta Sadhnala, Lisa Marie Sanchez, Avinash Sanka, Patricia Michelle Santos, Sahar Sarfaraz, Preeti Harshil Shah, Uneet Devendra Shah, Urchita Shah, Marcia Julieta Simovich, Raj P. Sujitra, Vijay Kumar Sridharan, Nolan C. Stewart, Christopher Ray Strickland, Saikiran Reddy Subagari, Vasu Sudula, Syed Minhaz, Jeevan Teja Talasila, Catherine A. Taylor, E.C. Toklu, Yan Wei Sheng, Eric Johnson Tuthill, Todd Michael Van Welson, Lalita Sripia Varanasi, Bhardwaj Vavili Kolunu, Yashwant Gopal Vemula, Shelby Lynn Vickers, Shashidhar Wanteddu, Supraja Gopalapati, Babar Wahid, Jawad Butros Zaid, Yijun Zhu, Andrea Nicole Zorbus, Shri Kalki Mangu, Sai Shravya Bomi, Sushma Lata Paladugu, Long Wang Le.
Hold on one second. Okay, let me see the first card.
Okay. No, wait till your name's wait till your name's called.
Abdel Latif.
You should tell them to tell you so I don't try to translate.
Yeah, so if you see me like looking at them, it's with the intent to get some clarification. Candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Human Sciences and Humanities. Safa Abdel Latif. Summer Adams. Bemisola Alekoya. Victor Aguilar. Glory Ruth Marie Alexander. Jesus Gabriel Atamiranda Molina. Amy Louise Anderson. Daphne Angelique. Yara Atta. Alejandra Ayala. Dale Burt Baca. Juliana Barajas Barragan. Samantha Beard. Amanda Elizabeth Beard. Jeffrey Andrew Bell. Andrea Barando. Dixie Blackstock. Amber Renee Boone. Deanna Hart Boring. Dina Marie Branch. Kendra Brewster. James Ryan Briones. Latoya Brownlee. Jose Juan Cantu. Melissa Cardona. Catherine Casaline. Cici Chavez. Katharina Cleggston. Matthew David Coates. Ashley Michelle Kofer. Caitlin Collins. Chelsea Nicole Colombo. James Cooper. Casey Michelle Corbell. Adriana Corono. Amber Monique Carrasson. Emily M. Cox. Travis Glenn Crook. Aaron Crowley. Teresa Gladys Cruz. John Ray Cruzan. Zori Martha Cuevas. Jason Lewis Cunningham. Paul Merced Cusco. Kristen Daniels. Abby Nicole David. Alexis Madison Davlin. Moroni Dimian. Maria Leticia de los Santos. Abby Sue Dillard. Darla Willie DeStefano. Michael Dobley. Gisela Dominguez. Sharon Dorston. Katie Lorraine Dorsecki. Jacinette LaShawn Fields. Anna Victoria Flores. Rafael Flores. Ana Galindo. Bianca Giselle Garcia. Raquel Garcia. Jasenia Garza. Theodore Harold Geyer Jr. Marshall Tyler Godwin. Genesis Gomez. Amethyst Tara Gonzalez. Tony Rene Guajardo. Angelica Gutierrez. Edwin Gutierrez. David Anthony Harrison. Pamela Kate Henderson. Daisy Hermosillo. Karen Horn. Jade Morgan Hernandez. Vanessa Hernandez. Sandra Gabriela Oye. Dylan Samuel Howe. Devin Max Hughes. Tina Hughes. Anthony Hun. Shirley Irving. Dawn Rochelle Ivan. Precious Rose Jagroup. Melissa Dawn Jameson. Spencer Jeffries. Brittany Jeter. Renika Nicole Johnson. Priscilla Juarez. Astraberta Trevino Calatrias. Chica Cato. Carrie Keel. David Klosik. Sarah Michelle Leal. Nina Lewis. Myra Leticia Lucero. Morgan Marie Little. Diana Marie Lopez. Rhoda Ann Rowe. Lowe. Jonathan Matthew Lozano. Karina Lozoya. Susana Madrigal. Reginald Mangini. Travis Edward Manning. Taylor Marie Mata. Jennifer Ann McGinnis. Lilalu Loretta McDavis. Corey McCombs. Justin Edmund McNeese. Josue Mendoza. Alexandria Elaine Miraman. Niquita Michelle. Jonathan William Moore. Jose Luis Moreno. Ashley Nicole Nunez. Marianne Dauna Navo. Marissa Nelson. Johnny Sue Nettles Buffalo. Boo Win. Jenny Tam Win. Amy Avon Nickerson. Chica Anqua. Ada Elizabeth Ochoa. Emarasha Emma Aqua. Oko. Nona Anastasia Oliveras. Jonathan Oliver. Dulcinea Ann Ortiz. Jennifer Osorio. Veronica Naomi Pacas. Elena Penn. Jasmine Giselle Perla. Jairo Portillo. Chris Pulse. Lauren Rain. Carolina Giselle McAndrews. Lindsay Reed. Elizabeth Ashley Reyes. Svieta Rodi. Jennifer Ann Robles. Christina Marie Rodriguez. Samantha Rollin. Rochelle Lynette Romines. Stephanie Rosa. Al Stephen Patrick Rose. Sierra Rugeley. Jorge Rubio. Edward Ruiz. Wadia Saifi. Juanita Sanchez. Brian Abraham Schaffler. Larissa Seeley. Jessica Beatriz Seidenstricker. Raj Seth. Jordan Simbler. Sabrina Simeon. Logan Ryan Smith. Ciara Sewsbury. Natasha Nicole Tennyson. Cecilia Terraces. Marceline Timo. Carolyn Toombs. Jeffrey Truesdale. Patrick Turner. Nikita Marie Akirago. Iris Valdez. Rosa Valdavinos. Nettie Vallejo. Amanda Carol Valera. Daniela Elizabeth Vasquez Clisans. Andrea Yvonne Velez. Manuel Vinces. Yvonne Vera. Alice Castillo Vocal. Jessica Wade. Kelsey Lee Walsh. Kiana Washington. Sandra Washington. Alyssa Walters. Amber Renee Wasey. Jared Tyler Webb. Berenice Webster. Hannah Grace White. Victoria Whitworth. Corey Nicholas Williams. Morgan Williams. Melissa K. Winwood. Amy Womack. Candidates for the master's degree from the College of Human Sciences and Humanities. Mohammed Alotebi. Sarah Bader Asala. Heather Anders.
First name is
Ryan Matthew Anderson. William Madison Barker. Cheryl Christie Bayoni, Ado. Eugene Bernard. Nicole Lynn Bippin. Diana Lucia Brown. Michael Farrell Campbell. Laura Michelle Casillas. Matthew John Gavesas. Megan Suzanne Clare. Lindsay Marie Clark. Angel Louise Coombs. Monica Darlene Edwards. Sean Everett. Audrey Ewer. Paul Michael Fulmer. Nathaniel James Furr. Allison Marie Garcia. Marco Antonio Gonzalez. Charlene Lynette Griggs. Larissa Hernandez. Tracy Lakeitha Jones Nicholas. Masatoshi Kunyoshi. Jessica Alexis Lee. Laura Carolina Marin. Kristen Joe Mathis. Miranda Claire McGinnis. Christina Tuffley Moak. Marla Moreno Jordan. David Anthony Moya. Crystal Ann Pike. Renee Rivia. Stephanie Elaine Romero. Stacy Lynn Shield. Wyatt Schultz. Jacqueline Celeste Sheheen. Alicia Ashley Silva. Samuel Ryan Sims. Megan DeVette Sosa. Courtney Stevens. Randon Rodell Taylor. Sarah Temple. Jeremy Michael Thompson. Deborah Gay Thornton. Teresa Libang Tran. Neha Anwer Baji. Daniel Nicholas Wagner. Brianna Christine Wilson. Aaron Wolf. Ghazala Yasmin. Arby Carter.
It is now our pleasure to induct our graduating class as the newest University of Houston Clear Lake alumni. The university and its alumni will be represented by Mr. Randy Garcia. Mr. Garcia is the Chief Information Officer for OCTG. He earned a Bachelor of Science in Finance and a Master of Business Administration from our College of Business. He is currently serving as Vice Chair of UHCL's Alumni Association Executive Committee and will assume the role of Chair in June 2017. The graduates will be represented by Ms. Daniela Vasquez Gleasons. She served as a Hawk Leadership Institute Success Coach during the 2015-2016 academic year. She graduates today with a bachelor's degree in psychology from our College of Human Sciences and Humanities. Will all the graduates please rise?
Mr. Garcia, standing before you are the degree recipients from the University of Houston Clear Lake graduating at this ceremony. Speaking on behalf of the student body, we request that each of these graduates be formally added to the list of alumni of the University of Houston Clear Lake. Mr. Garcia, we pledge our continuing allegiance and devotion to this great university. We ask you to accept our pledge and direct our service.
Thank you, Ms. Vasquez Gleason. Members of the graduating class, we accept your pledge and welcome you to complete fellowship with the alumni of the University of Houston Clear Lake. The alumni pin that was presented to you as you cross the stage today symbolizes your importance to the university. You are the university's representatives in your chosen fields and in your communities. The strength of the university and the alumni depends upon the strength of all of you. The university will be your gateway to fuller, more meaningful lives. The alumni join you in your pledge for service to that end, that As alumni, together you may continue to grow in service to our great university, community, and nation. Thank you.
To the newest alumni of the University of Houston-Clear Lake, we extend our heartfelt congratulations, and we acknowledge your continuing commitment to the university. I would ask that the students please be seated. Earlier in his speech, Mr. Koncaba had you recognize family members and friends that are here in attendance today who've supported you along your path to earn a college degree. I have a favor to ask, and I hope you'll take me up on my ask, and that is, I want you to think about, seriously, those people that have truly helped you. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a dear close friend, maybe it's a fellow classmate, maybe it's a faculty or staff member at the University of Houston-Clear Lake. And here's what I want you to do. Think of those people, and then if you can, tell them in person, or if not in person, call them. And if you can't call them, write them a note and tell them how much you appreciated their support on your path to getting a college degree. I'll guarantee you two things will happen. One is that you'll feel really good, and you will because you did it. And the person that you thank, be they family member, friend, faculty, or staff, will sincerely appreciate it that you took the time and made the special effort to thank them. So I don't want you to just think about it. I actually want you to do it. You'll feel good about it. Please join us now in listening to a piece of music that has been a tradition at UH Clear Lake ceremonies since the university opened in 1974. Fanfare for the Common Man, composed by Aaron Copeland, is a tribute to the fine women and men graduating from the University of Houston-Clear Lake this afternoon. Will everyone please stand for the benediction? Ms. Rosa Valdivinos will lead us in the benediction. She has served as an active member of Hispanics Advancing Culture, Education, and Rights. She graduated today with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Art and Design from our College of Human Sciences and Humanities. Rosa.
The power of grace, deeper than our imagination. The strength of love, stronger than our need. The openness of the future, broader than our vision. May these guide us and sustain us today and in all the tomorrow that lies before us.
Thank you, Ms. Valdivinos. Will the graduates please remain standing, and will the audience please be seated, and I promise you one last time. Thanks to each of you for joining us today. Again, to the family and friends in the audience today, thank you for supporting our students on their path to becoming graduates of the University of Houston-Clear Lake. To each and every one of our graduates, we're proud of you. As Mr. Koncaba said, you didn't give up, you persevered, and now you've earned a bachelor's or master's degree that no one can ever take away from you. We're proud of each and every one of you, and we wish you all the best in the years ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, let the recessional begin.